Hello, hello, and welcome to my garden. Welcome to Aegean Dreams. My name is Sherry, and I'm happy to have you here in my garden. I always enjoy talking to you from here. So, today, what are we going to talk about? With Thanksgiving right on our doorstep, I thought it would be an appropriate time to talk about gratitude. And I know a lot of people say, love makes the world go round, and others, no, money makes the world go round. Well, I have come to believe that it's gratitude that keeps everything growing around. I mean, you can have love, but not have gratitude. You can have money, but not have gratitude. So if you have love and you have abundance, what does it mean if you're not grateful for it? Love and abundance are amplified with practicing gratitude. And today I have a really special reason to feel grateful. Today, we here at Aegean Dreams are celebrating our 1-year YouTube anniversary. So, hooray for us! I'm really happy about that. It hardly seems like it's been a year. When I started on this journey, I had no idea, first of all, how much fun I would have, but also how much frustration I would have, because there's a lot of technical things that go on that I had to learn. So there was that learning. And then the best thing about it is you people that drop in occasionally, you people who follow us religiously, and mostly you people who leave comments. I love comments because one of my reasons for doing this was to make connections. So we have really succeeded, and I especially want to thank YouTube, not just for my experience, but YouTube as a platform. It's truly amazing when you think about it. Anybody from anywhere can use this platform to share their creativity, their stories, information, and connection. So thank you, YouTube, and thank all of you for following us through this year. Now, let's talk a little bit more about gratitude. Gratitude isn't something you're just naturally born with, which is kind of a good thing, because if you don't have gratitude, you can learn to have gratitude. You can practice gratitude. You can cultivate gratitude. And is it important to learn and cultivate gratitude? Well, let's see what the professionals have to say. There's a list. Number 1, it lifts your mood and eases stress. It's hard to be grouchy when you're grateful. Number 2, it trains your brain to notice the good instead of focusing on the bad all the time. If you have an attitude of gratitude, your brain is automatically looking for what it can find to reinforce that attitude. Number 3, so important, it strengthens relationships. And what else is there worth working for in this world we live in except relationships? Number 4, it supports better physical health. And this is so true. It brings your cortisol down. It brings your breathing down. Number 5, it builds resilience. Have to agree with that. And number 6, it boosts, can't even read. It boosts overall happiness. And that's, if you're grateful, you're happy. They just go hand in hand. Unfortunately, if you're the kind of person that think, well, I would be happy if I had this. No. If you're grateful for what you have, you'll be happy. And number 7, it inspires. And this is so true. It inspires creativity. It inspires relationships. It inspires experiences. Now, as for myself, I'm naturally a very positive person, and with positivity usually comes an attitude of gratitude. But you know, life isn't all smooth. Life has its challenges, life has its ups, it has its downs, and for the years I've lived, I've been through all of those. So I'm always looking for a way, especially if there's some challenge, to increase my feelings of gratitude, to work at cultivating it. And the other day, I came up with um, what I thought was a great idea. You see, every morning I do my morning walking. It's 10 minutes of walking, about 10 minutes. And then I got the idea to incorporate gratitude with the walk. So now I've changed it. It's called the morning gratitude walks. So, you want to do it with me? Come on, and then I'll talk to you a little bit more about gratitude. Well, it looks like you want to join me on my morning gratitude walks. Well, you're welcome. I'm dressed comfortably. We don't have to go far because I use my balcony. I'm lucky because my balcony wraps around 3 sides of the house. And if I do like 20 round trips at a moderate pace, it takes me almost 10 minutes. So I've been doing this for ages, and it's a great way to start my morning. But then it occurred to me, you know, you're always looking, Sherry, for new ways and better ways to cultivate gratitude in your life. Let's add gratitude to the morning walks. So now it's my morning gratitude walks. And I have so much to be grateful for living here where I live, uh, this beautiful house that I have, my nurturing garden that I have. So I start and I say them out loud. And one thing leads to another, which leads to another. But it usually starts with, oh, I'm so grateful for my home, for my garden, for living in this beautiful island. And then it will go, oh, and of course I'm thankful for Vacili. If I didn't know Vacili, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't have this. Then I think, oh, and that cruise I went on where I met Vacili. Ah, and that's right, I had to change to another ship. Had I not changed to that, and on and on and on. So it's a wonderful way to cultivate more gratitude in your life. So we all know how good, I've just told you how good gratitude is for you and all that it does for you and for the people around you. So I'd love to know what you do to cultivate gratitude in your life. I have one friend who, as she goes to bed, she looks for 3 things that happened in the day that she was grateful for. And this, I just was reading the other day how good this is, because what you are ruminating on before you go to sleep, because your mind doesn't know if what you're saying is true or not true, it just focuses on that. And that's what it's working on all night while you're sleeping. So why think about, oh my God, that guy in the supermarket, he made me so angry, when you could instead think, oh wow, I remember the guy in the supermarket who wanted to ask, could he go ahead of me? And I said yes, and he was so grateful. That you could focus on. And it does you so much good through the night as your mind is focusing on that. So I'd love to hear your ideas about gratitude, how you work to if you cultivate more gratitude. Journaling is a wonderful way, especially, I don't find that journaling, like there's a journaling app on my phone. No, I don't like that. The physical connection of your hand on the pencil, on the paper, and your mind thinking of these things and putting them all together, I think that just becomes more indelible in your mind and your psyche. So please, tell me how you feel about gratitude. Tell me how you, if you, work to cultivate more gratitude in your life. And I promise I'll answer every comment. So now I need to get to work on walking. So let's walk. As I walk, I talk to the ether, softly repeating all of the things I'm grateful for. It's such a beautiful process because once you begin it, it goes deeper and deeper. I find myself giving thanks for things I hadn't consciously thought of in years, like my paternal grandfather, Andrew, who made the most courageous decision to leave his homeland of Czechoslovakia and begin a new life for him and his family in America. Thank you, grandfather. So, thanks for coming along with me on this journey to gratitude. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you have so many blessings that you can't count them all. So until the next time, I'm grateful for you guys, and ciao until we meet again.